All profit and no taxes. We've seen the headlines. Corporations making billions in profit around the world, but paying little or no tax on it. And that's why you've probably heard the phrase global corporate minimum tax a lot lately. This could be the biggest game changer for international business taxes in the last 100 years. So what exactly is it? It's an agreement among countries essentially to ensure that all large multinationals pay an effective minimum tax on their profits. The rate currently being talked about is 15%. It isn't saying that all countries have to set their tax rate at that level. Rather, countries are promising to raise additional taxes up to 15% if their multinationals are paying a lower rate abroad. Why? For decades, governments and corporations have been stuck in a cycle. Companies expand to new markets all the time, what allows people to enjoy a lot of the same brands of food, clothes and entertainment wherever they are in the world. The problem is that companies have also been profit shifting, meaning they're simply claiming the profits from one country in another place, where taxes are lower. And the way in which they shift profits is often complex and can be perfectly legal. But it has created a cycle whereby governments are all lowering their taxes to attract the profits of big corporations. By lowering these taxes, governments are collectively missing out money that could be spent on schools, roads or healthcare, because they have to lower taxes to attract international investments and profits. This is especially harmful for poorer economies that need these revenues the most. Tax competition and profit shifting have initiated a 30-year race to the bottom that puts the entire framework at risk. The global corporate minimum tax floor is intended to end that race. The rate is set at 15% to strike a balance that is effective without impacting global investment too much. And governments are still free to have their own taxes above that number if needed. A global agreement on the minimum tax would hopefully be just the beginning. There are further reforms on multinational taxation under discussion. Details still need to be agreed, and countries have to start implementing the new rules. There's a lot of work still ahead of us. That's why IMF staff like myself have been supporting the global debate by providing solutions, analyzing impacts on revenue and investment, and advising countries on effective tax policies based on our long experience and in-depth analysis. A robust international tax system is important. Without it, revenue and public spending suffer, and poor countries in particular will find it harder to develop. A multilateral approach to creating a new global tax structure with a global minimum tax is the best way to ensure that countries aren't in a race to the bottom and multinationals pay their share.